I've been a part of Exhibit C since, I guess, the beginning, since 2014. It was different back then. My name is Dustin Mater. I'm a Chickasaw citizen of the Chickasaw Nation, and I'm a mixed media and multimedia artist, I guess. I mainly do ledger art, painting, and the traditional art form of shell carving, but I do kind of whatever grabs my attention a lot of the time.
I came here in 2022 and very new in the visual art realm. It took me several months to really work up the nerve to introduce my work. And Exhibit C was the first place that I approached, and you just openly embraced me. My name is Andrea and I am a citizen of Muscogee Nation. And I currently take acrylics and seed beads and hand sew them into stretch canvas a little bit at a time.
I work primarily with ink and paper, and I also work canvas acrylic paint. My name is Jeremy Dylan Cavin, and I think I've been part of Exhibit C since the beginning.
My name is Brent Greenwood. I am a Chickasaw and Ponca artist. I have been a painter for the better part of 25 years and mixed media artist and muralist. Since the very beginning, I've been here with Exhibit C. I love the fact that we have a Chickasaw and First American presence in a state that's named after our people, right? That's so important, and we need spaces and places like this to be able to continue to tell our story.
Part that really makes Exhibit C unique is the focus on Native artists that are putting out really unique, one-of-a-kind, authentic work, not mass-produced or made in a way that doesn't honor culture or nature or anything. I think when you come into Exhibit C, you can feel that there's a sense of respect and reciprocity that the artists have. My name is Taylor Cheyenne Martin. I am a silversmith born and raised in Oklahoma City, and I am proud Chickasaw and Seminole. I'm a mother and jewelry maker.
When my daughter was born, all of a sudden there was just a major shift. I thought about all the different cultural art materials that my mom had been sending me for all these years. I had everything I needed to just take what I had and turn it into something new. And it starts to turn into its own little life form.
A lot of these symbols were conversations that started by the ancestors. When I use these designs, it helps me feel a deeper connection to my ancestors. In antiquity, Chickasaws would put the sun circle on objects to denote that the creator, Abba Benili, lives within. And there is imagery of antiquity where you have warriors and chiefs and Minkos that had the sun circle on their chest to, I guess, to denote that Abba Benili lives within. And so when I make this artwork, I feel like I'm continuing that conversation forward.
That's what I'm doing today with Southeastern iconography, Chickasaw iconography and symbolism. You're seeing how wind would look as a scroll work design, or seeing how fire or smoke or dust would look. Even water, there's a certain element sometimes I see in these vessels that's a water pattern. We don't necessarily know that per se, but as an artist, that looks like water to me. Those designs and symbols are just so strong to me in a point of reference in time, because what I'm painting and other fellow Chickasaw artists are painting today to illustrate wind, air, trees, things like that, water. And 50 years from now, that's going to be traditional art.
My interests and my themes tend to gravitate more towards family and friends. Over the years, I've felt like someone and it's easier to talk about.
It doesn't really matter what you like within art. It could be textiles, painting, jewelry, clothing. You're going to find something that a Native artist has designed and created within that medium. I think that Native artists in Oklahoma bring a sense of authenticity and sense of wonder.
The future is bright because I do see us being in a totally new space next year. This has been a great spot for Exhibit C, but with the new home, if you will, next to the First Americans Museum, to me it's just going to be an awesome partnership.
I think you can see the evolution of my work over the years and how I've grown stronger in this conversation, as I said before. And I feel like Exhibit C is really coming to their own and their voice of the Native artists that they represent.
And I think that that evolution is so important. That means that we could be introduced to the art industry in a completely new way. I would tell new artists that have really found their own voice in what they're doing, approach Exhibit C, a gallery that is growing and moving on to new horizons.